everybody. It's wonderful to come talk to you today. I hope everybody is enjoying this beautiful summer weather. So this week I got to try an argan oil for my moisturizer, and I got to try a vitamin C serum that I have always wanted to try and just never got around to doing that. And I tried an argan oil foundation and an argan oil matching blush. First off, I tried a vitamin C serum, and the serum is from a company called Pura, and I had never heard of this company before, and they sent me an email asking if I would like some of their products to be sent to my house. Well, yeah, of course I would. They didn't even ask me to do a review, and certainly they didn't sponsor me or ask me to say anything. In fact, I have two other friends on YouTube, and they sent products to them too. And they probably know, I mean, their products are kick-ass, and so they probably know that we're all gonna like hold up the bottles and go, this is the best argan oil I've ever had. So I used the vitamin C serum, and it is organic, and you know, but I know a lot about, for never using a vitamin C serum, I know a lot about it. I know 20% is good. I know it has to be in a dark bottle. You need to keep it in a cool place. You have to make sure that it doesn't go bad on you. And when I first used it, it looked so beautiful, and it smelled like oranges, and I put it on my face, and you know, it fights free radicals. So anyway, long story short, I used it this week and I loved it, and everything that it says it's supposed to do, it did. I have to say that the first day did make my face red, so I think that you have to maybe ease into it like a retinol product. But I've been using it for a week now, and I like it. I love it. And my morning skin routine is my vitamin C, my Genevieve, my argan oil, and then a primer and my makeup, and that's it. So I think I am doing really well as far as I'm pretty happy with what I'm using. I think that I am moving in the right direction. I'm 60 years old, so you know, there's going to be things I don't like, and that's life. You know, another really cute thing about Pura, if you go to their website, it is the slickest website, and they don't have a whole lot of products there, but the products they do have, they're reasonably priced. They're almost all under $30, and it's really cute. When you get your argan oil or your vitamin C, it comes in a little pouch. I mean, how could you not like something that comes with a pouch? Put it in a pouch. It just looks so cute. Isn't that cute? In honor of the argan oil that I've been using, that I really love, because it's like other oils I've used on my face, grapeseed oil, vitamin E oil, and it just kind of sat there and made me feel greasy. It was really nice. The argan oil, it sinks in right away, and it just makes you feel hydrated. There's such a difference between feeling hydrated and feeling greasy. So I like that a lot. So I went out and I bought an argan oil based BB cream, and I know Lori Beth 428 loves it, and I know Susie Clancy loves it. Two ladies that I watch on YouTube that I adore, and they loved it, so I thought, okay, I'll buy it. Argan oil, I'll try it. And I bought the matching argan oil blush, and it's Physicians Formula, and it was at my drugstore, and it was actually on sale. Buy one and then get the blush 50% off, so I did that. And I guess the most important thing to say about the foundation is please shake it, because I didn't. And I squirted it out, and it was a big oily watery mess, and the words that came out of my mouth were not pleasant. Anyway, so shake it up really well, really well, and I found that a little bit goes a long way. I got an amazing amount of coverage by just using a small amount. I used it with a beauty blender, went over it with a brush a little bit, used a little setting powder, and that was about it. No way does it sink into anything. It's lightweight. It feels really good. I would imagine that probably the #1 complaint would be that you're not going to get enough coverage. But you know, at my age, I like to have an even face, but nothing is going to cover some of the things that are happening. So I liked it, and it feels really light, and no way is it going to sink into any fine lines or pores. So I really like that about it. But the other thing that people might not like about it is it has a very strong scent when you start using it. And I've been using it now for a week, and I don't smell it. And if it is there, I'm used to it, or I don't notice it. So it's no big deal. So, boy, for a BB cream, my favorite CC cream is Mary Kay. So far. My favorite BB cream so far is this Argan Oil by Physicians Formula. So I like that. And I went out and I did try the blush, the Argan Oil blush, and I couldn't believe how chintzy the packaging is. I mean, they must have put in at least a cent, maybe 2 cents in this packaging. It's like something you would get out of a machine when you were a kid. It's so bad. But the blush is so good, and I really enjoyed it because, you know, at my age I don't use highlighter, but this blush, it was kind of nice because it made me feel like I was putting on a little pink, real pretty pink blush, but also with a little highlighter. There was a little bit of gold glitter at first, and then that goes away, and so you never see that again. So you don't have to deal with glitter on your face. I don't know if you remember me raving about my Revlon Photo FX. My first impression of it was that it was really, really a cool foundation. And I do think of it now as like a bad boyfriend that I'm trying to fix. But there is something about it that I do mix it with other things that I use to get a little bit more coverage. And I really do like it when it's mixed with something else. Quit it. I keep coming back to it. I can't quit this foundation. And just when I think, you know, I'm over it, I go running back. I don't know what it is about it. It's like I am just determined to make it work because it looks so pretty in photographs. So anyway, I'm still working with it. I'm still trying to find a way to really, really make it work. It looks kind of good. It looks really good for 3 hours. And then after 3 hours, not so good. So if you have someplace to go for 3 hours, you are all set. You just use this. Over 3 hours, no, it's not going to work. You know, do you remember the first time that you bought makeup and why you bought it? I was going to the store the other night and I heard this song. It was called Ode to Billy Joel. I don't know if any of you would remember that song. I believe it's from 1966. Bobby Gentry, I think it was. My mother's friend Belva had a cottage and invited me up as a kid, and I do remember I went roller skating for the first time up there, and there was a tall, handsome, dark-haired boy there, and I was right around 12 years old. Anyway, he was really adorable, and he was the cutest boy at the skating rink, and so I just remember just kind of how dreamy I felt looking at him, and I had never felt that way before ever. Anyway, so I remember the next day we were at the store, and I remember seeing CoverGirl. CoverGirl had makeup. I kind of even remember the packaging from 1966. But I do remember I bought a CoverGirl lipstick and foundation, and it smelled, remember how CoverGirl used to smell? Like cough medicine. It was just, I got permission and I put a little on, and I had my lipstick and mascara. So I had 3 things, and I did my hair up and went back to the skating rink, and there he was. And he didn't say anything to me, but he looked at me and I looked at him. And then later, the next day, I saw him swimming in the lake, And my girlfriends at the lake, they told me that he had put out a rank of his favorite girls that were at the lake that summer, and I was #1 on his list. Yeah. Was it the makeup? I don't know. But that information got me so scared and nervous. I suddenly was in bed for like a day. I couldn't eat. I couldn't sleep. I was so overwhelmed that this boy liked me. I didn't know how to handle it at all. And I remember I had my radio with me, and I remember that song came on by Bobby Gentry. And I remember thinking like, wow, I'm never going to get married and I'm never going to have a family because boys make me really nervous and scared. But you know what? I do remember that after my terrible fright and after hiding under the covers, literally, for a day, I picked myself up, I put my CoverGirl makeup on, and I put my bathing suit on, and I went out there and I walked right up to him and I said, "Hi." Michelle, Kansas girl, she is a total class act, and I absolutely adore her, and I adore her channel. And she is fun and creative. She's learning about editing, and she's getting really good at it. She's lovely and beautiful inside and out. And I have a lot in common with her, even though she's so much younger than I am. And plus she looks like she's 25, so I don't know what's going on with Kansas. But we've had some really beautiful exchanges about how when we were growing up, we were painfully shy and didn't feel so good about how we looked. And so I feel a real connection with her because I think she's something really special. She has such quality and such depth as a woman, and I feel so lucky that I know her. And I think you'll feel the same way if you check out her channel. A new neighbor gal moved in last week. She was outside, sitting on a bench, and she asked me, "Sue, can I ask you a personal question? How do you handle being alone?" I saw myself in her, and it took my breath away. I stopped, sat down on the bench beside her, and began to tell her my story. We're just one neighbor, one phone call, one friend away from being connected. We sat there for hours, talking and laughing, and watching a big, beautiful summer storm roll in. It was a good night.